5,000 delegates unite for the National Democratic Convention and say this year the White House is theirs. And part one tonight of a special report from Japan, Anchorage's sister city. Good evening, I'm Mary George as Christopher Holmes has the night off. Those stories plus a black bear wanders into a hillside neighborhood. And Thomas O'Rourke receives some words of support. The late edition is next.
Watch Channel 2 News Morning Edition during the Today Show, brought to you in part by the new Sleep Comfort by Nerlens, your Simmons mattress headquarters for Alaska.
Go for the gold with Pizza Hut and Channel 2. Come into Pizza Hut and ask for our Go for the Gold special. 2 personal pan pepperoni pizzas for just $2.99. Then take your turn competing in our Go for the Gold contest. If you can predict the gold medal winner of one of the events listed on the entry blank, you're a winner. Daily winners will receive a free personal pan pizza and will automatically be entered for the grand prize drawing of a round trip for 2 to Orlando, Florida. Go for the gold and win with Pizza Hut and Channel 2.
Ride, run, or roll for the Lung Association. You pick how long you go and how you get there. Call 276-LUNG to register. Ride, run, or roll, sponsored by KTUU and Coca-Cola of Anchorage.
You're watching KTUU TV, Anchorage, Alaska. And now, Channel 2 News Late Edition with Mary Georges, Christopher Holmes, John Murnan with sports, and Jackie Purcell with the weather. This is Channel 2 News Late Edition.
Good evening. Thousands of Democrats are in New York tonight determined to break a long-standing losing streak. The Democratic National Convention got underway today, a 4-day extravaganza designed to sell the ticket of Bill Clinton and Al Gore. And as NBC's Sandy Gilmore reports tonight, there has been no shortage of glitz and glamour to go along with the politics.
The name of this show is the Clinton-Gore Campaign Kickoff.
Hooray! New York is the start and the White House is the finish. Let's get on to victory.
It is a high-tech, showy, expensive production, not designed to debate candidates or issues, but to get Clinton and Gore re-elected.
My name is Ann Richards, and I am pro-choice, and I vote.
Texas Governor and Convention Chairperson Ann Richards was the hit of the night.
And as far as this White House is concerned, honey, you can turn out the lights. The party's over.
The campaign leadership wants this convention to appear united, but Jerry Brown remains a maverick.
It's not just a question of whether he speaks, but when and under what circumstances, and whether he's going to endorse the campaign in the fall.
But this is how the convention wants to be remembered.
Let America be America again. Let it be the dream it used to be. Let it be the dream it can be.
This convention is really a 4-part miniseries with the known ending, the nomination of Bill Clinton on Thursday. Sandy Gilmore, NBC News, Madison Square Garden.
Delegates will nominate Clinton as the party's presidential candidate on Thursday evening. Meantime, Alaska's delegation is strongly in Clinton's camp. 11 of 18 delegates have already pledged to him and say Clinton has youth, ideas, and Al Gore going for him. The convention got underway at 1 o'clock Alaska time in Madison Square Garden. In other news tonight, a week after 2 people were killed by bears in Alaska, a black bear was spotted wandering through a hillside neighborhood tonight. The 1.5-year-old cub was spotted here on Crooked Tree Drive in the Valley View subdivision. The bear was rummaging through garbage and then darted across the street. Fish and Wildlife was called in, but troopers say the bear is still on the loose tonight. They advise residents to stay inside and bring all their garbage indoors. Garbage collection in that neighborhood is tomorrow morning, but troopers say to postpone putting out any garbage until as late as possible. A Bethel pilot was killed today when the cargo plane he was flying crashed shortly after takeoff. 31-year-old James Kinney was carrying gasoline from Bethel to Chivak. Kinney flew a Skyvan aircraft for Arctic Circle Air. Troopers tonight say the cause of the crash is still under investigation. Meantime, a close call for an Anchorage pilot over Cook Inlet today. A man was flying his home-built airplane over the inlet this afternoon when he lost his propeller, forcing him to set down in the water near Earthquake Park. The pilot, who was not identified, was not injured. He was, however, stranded on the plane for up to an hour, waiting for a tug to tow him into port. The Anchorage School Board tonight decided against rehashing the issue of whether to let go of Superintendent Thomas O'Rourke. Instead, board members listened to O'Rourke's supporters who urged the group to let go of the controversy. Over the past 2 weeks, O'Rourke has seen his job status flip-flop several times, and O'Rourke's supporters want to see it end. They believe the Anchorage Assembly, as well as the general public, have confidence in O'Rourke's performance.
I think that all the decisions he has made have been made in the interest of the school district, and they have not been what would be politically correct or seen as necessary to get along with the status quo.
O'Rourke's contract with the Anchorage School District runs another 2 years. A Wasilla city sales tax is a subject of hot debate tonight. It's been voted down 3 times before, but some city officials want to put it back on this fall's ballot. Since state troopers stopped regular patrol in Wasilla 2 months ago, the city has seen an increase in crime. Now officials want to use a sales tax to pay for a police department. Ingrid Parrish has more.
The latest round of vandalism at Wasilla area schools, damaged irrigation equipment, and a torn-up football field. The week before, vandals dropped bricks through a skylight at Iditarod Elementary School and broke several windows. Wasilla city officials blame the increase of vandalism in their community to a lack of trooper patrol. They're proposing a 2% sales tax to pay for a city police department. Wasilla Mayor John Stein said it would cost about $800,000. And to make the sales tax more attractive to voters, he wants to reduce property taxes.
The numbers aren't exact here, but if you vote in a 2% sales tax, we will agree to cap the property tax at, say, 3 mills. In other words, drop it back a mill. And that gives the voters a clear choice there that we're adding a new tax, but we're also limiting what you're going to put on property.
But even that doesn't appeal to Chevron station owner Gary Weber. He says a sales tax would hurt his business.
Wasilla is a tiny town, and there's businesses on all 4 sides outside the city limits that would not be subject to the sales tax. And it's just human nature that that business is going to go out of town if they're taxed.
Other Wasilla residents have mixed feelings about paying an extra 2 cents on the dollar.
Because they don't patrol out here, we do need it, but the thought of a sales tax kind of makes me cringe.
I don't support increasing any kind of a tax, but for the police department I do. We definitely need one.
Wasilla residents will have a chance to speak out on the proposed sales tax at a town meeting tonight. If the city council feels there's enough support, it'll put the proposition on the October 6th ballot. In Wasilla, Ingrid Parrish, Channel 2 News.
City officials say the sales tax would raise up to $3 million a year. And still to come tonight on Channel 2, we take you on a trip to the Orient for a look at the place Anchorage called